After a few months in South Africa, I found myself in Belize, home to the Western Hemisphere's largest and most biologically diverse coral atoll. I was invited here by my friends at the Oceanic Society, a group of conservationists, biologists, and all-around turtle enthusiasts. And our mission was simple: to further their efforts to protect sea turtles by continuing their research on turtle migration patterns. However, my interests here may not be as selfless as they seem. Belize is also home to the Great Blue Hole, a masterpiece of geological forces that's had a hand on my curiosity ever since I was a kid. And I'm hoping I might just get the chance to see it with my own two eyes.
Before the wind picks up, we just landed in Belize. We have a boat full of very interesting people, biologists, scientists, turtle rescuers. I don't know, any time that we get off a plane and are straight on the ocean is a very, very good feeling. Isn't that right? What do you guys call the Eva bird? That bird right there, that big black one.
Oh, that's a frigate.
Frigate. Yeah, those birds mean a lot back home.
It's an amazing bird.
Well, apparently, so like what I didn't know is how we were jumping into a team of turtle nuts here. Tomorrow's all free diving, tomorrow's turtle rescuing, and that's all I know. And then scuba diving later. Apparently we might go to the Blue Hole. Like, I'm not a bucket list person, but if one thing, like, I could probably scroll back to like 10-year-old Journal Sam and it's like places to go. Amazon, check. Africa, I want to see an elephant, check. Blue Hole. Feels good to just be warm and not in air conditioning. And we're in Hammond. Ocean's right there. The next week is going to be a hell of an adventure.
My name is Sam Potter, and for the last few years, my curiosity has led me on adventures around the world. But more importantly than the adventures themselves are the people that they've led me to. And the ones I've truly fallen in love with are those who are still deeply connected to the natural world. This series is about them, their passion for wild places, and how we might be able to find our way back to the wild.
Yeah, nice gears.
They're well used.
High tech.
Yeah.
High power gear.
High tech.
Yeah, high tech.
High tech and holes, baby.
Ay, ay, ay.
So this little breakdown. We are going to go and do some turtle research. So we're gonna, if we see a turtle, take a picture, or if we know it, we can mark the species in our head, size, all that. If we find smaller turtles, we might bring them up on the boat to tag them. And then what do we do with that information?
Well, once we put it back in the water, we can follow it by the satellite track and understand its migrations better. But they're definitely designed to fall off eventually, because we don't want the turtle to be stuck with a tracking device.
One of my favorite things to do in life is just see different reef structures. Like, people think of the ocean as one thing, it's so different everywhere you go. I thought I saw a turtle. That would have been cool. I found one already. It's gorgeous.
Chica bonita.
Figuring it out. It's like, oh, here we go.
Still have eyes on the turtle. But let's successfully count out the turtle. Let's try to get in front of him and take him back for really good. Catch it right here. Put him in the sunball. Never to be seen again.
Close. We almost had him.
Oh, you did a good job.
Whew. Turtles are a different breed around here.
Yeah.
So fast. I was kicking all my might for like 20 minutes.
That was pretty deep at the end there. Before she went off into the
Yeah.
blue, you were like 50 feet or more, right?
Yeah, and I dived down quick too. I was just trying to just to get enough just to push her over. But she's like, nope. Good shot, good shot. We did our worst, and that's the best we could do.
Put up a good chase.
Yeah.
She deserves to be free.
Yeah. He'll go on living happy. We just didn't get our research. I think we're planning on putting another hour in at least. So hopefully we find another. Apparently, we got a turtle. Thanks for the ride, Cap.
Hopefully we don't get outrun by another turtle.
He's superific. I like her. Prom is right over here.
Oh, we were so close.
We're out.
I got outran by another turtle, Captain. I didn't know signs took so much raw manual labor. At one point, I had like the two hands,
Almost had it.
and I just.
No, grab me tail first.
Oh, why did you tell me that?
Yeah.
I see you try to catch it like this.
Yeah, I was
Grab
trying to
like
get it.
that.
I was trying to get it from the front.
Yeah. No,
You
no.
grab it from the tail. We got a manatee. Where's the humanity in that?
Don't go out there trying to take your picture. Let the manatee come to you and give you the picture.
So please be reminded that corals are living creatures. If you can't tell the difference between living and dead coral, please don't hold on to the coral, okay?
Turtle experts.
Turtle experts like manatees too.
Beautiful.
So you were asking why is it important to do satellite tracking and understand where turtles are and what they're doing. This shows you a good example. This is a loggerhead turtle like the one we saw yesterday. This is all the data that's been collected using satellite telemetry in just the Atlantic Ocean. So if you're a conservationist like me, you say, okay, well, how am I going to protect these animals? I gotta make sure they're okay on the beach. But once they grow up and they leave the beach, they're all over the place. I got to make sure they're safe where they nest. I got to make sure they're safe where they eat. We can develop maps, sort of hotspot maps, that help us understand what would be a wise place to protect or to close a fishery, let's say, during a certain time, or permanently, to prevent animals getting caught and killed in nets. So this is a very, very valuable tool to what we do with conservation.
I guess I would never think about how one collects this data. I didn't think about the manpower that would go behind it of, okay, for every turtle that's being tracked, someone needed to take it down, grab it, apply the transmitter,
Right.
do it safely. Like, those things are fast.
Exactly. Well, it's easy when it's a female on a nesting beach because she's there. You can stick the thing on her and she goes away. But what if you want data about males? Because we don't really know if the males and the females are doing the same thing. Then you got to go out and rodeo them. You got to jump off boats and catch them, like we tried to do, unsuccessfully. And but it's a lot of hard work by a lot of dedicated field scientists for sure.
Treat it like a high jump.
I feel like it needs to be like this.
Yeah, that's the...
What is for you? I wish I had a straw. Like, so you are the youngest, you need the most.
Ooh, that make trains. Legend.
Drink up.
I like this reggae quote. He's like, rock stars only think about now. Reggae stars think about the future. It's like, damn, you're not wrong.
Hope to see you again. Same for you, cameraman. It was nice being with you.
Nice to meet
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Keep doing what you're doing.
You as well. We'll be back for the food and the hugs. Of course. Turtles evaded us. The manatees did not. Neither did the stingrays. The coral was gorgeous. We got coconuts. Next stop, Turner Flat, where we're gonna teach Ben to get a coconut. And much, much more. At our last spot, everyone just kept hyping up how gorgeous this place is. They're like, oh, if you thought this was nice, like wait till you see the reef structures here. But why we're really here is the blue hole. Ben, what up? My guy! Hop on the cart. It is my little sunshine.
What about Rob?
Oh yeah. Today, we're getting our scuba equipment. We gotta do practice dives, I guess just warm up dives. Kind of get everyone ready to go into the blue hole. I've heard a lot of stories about it being like kind of just dark and creepy, and they want people to like go diving first and like get underwater and get comfortable and do like a little bit of depth before they just jump into the blue hole. So that's what we're doing today, kind of getting comfortable with our dive gear. Fine by me.
That one looks good. If you need a wetsuit now, I have one.
I got a wetty. Ben has a new hashtag for me, shirtless travel. Could even turn that into an entire handle, shirtless travel. Scuba diving makes me kind of nervous. I grew up my whole life free diving, but the idea of like being on a tank and like breathing underwater, and then you like kind of stuck down there because you can only come up so fast. It's like a freaky idea. It's very like claustrophobic.
Yeah, there was an influencer who went about a month ago and just didn't come back.
Was he shirtless?
He was.
I think that was the problem, actually.
I don't know. One day, learn my lesson.
If you have ear problems, weight problems, regulator problems, go like this, point to where the problem might be, and I am sure that we can fix something. Whatever it is, I can just put duct tape on it. So I got a bunch of it.
Dive team assemble!
Tony, can you help pour some over there?
I got it. I got it.
You got it.
My watch is stuck. This is a bad start. That was telling. That was a telling moment. were insane down there. There's like the craziest tubes and giant ferns. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Like freediving has a completely different feeling. It's really beautiful and silent, and you feel like you're part of everything. And with like a tank, you feel like
Do you have a comfy
you're
dive?
discovering things. Look what this fish is doing. It's like the weirdest. You see the strange little reactions and actions,
When I haven't been down for
and
a
the way
while.
that they like
That's why I
do their little lives down there. He does the best manatee impression. Spot on.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Don't look down. Grab my hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't look down.
If we wait for enough surface interval to do a third dive, it's gonna put us into like 4:30, and I'm gonna be missing my soccer game. Do you guys have an inconvenience? Because I don't care.
No. So you're just to be clear, your executive decision.
Get drunk.
Yes. Skip the last dive.
Yes.
Did you
Get
miss
drunk.
that?
Play football.
That's
Okay.
that's
Okay, just like I was like, you gotta catch up.
football. Tony, we're gonna pack it up and leave.
He's like, they bought it. They did. All right. I'm super down to play soccer. It's Blue Hole Day. Blue Hole Day, baby. This is the moment. Like, childhood Sam would be so excited right now. Yeah, I'm honestly, my expectations are still, because I just don't, you know what I mean? You know what I'm
Are you
saying?
nervous?
I am nervous, just a little bit, because I keep hearing how dark it is. Like, oh, it's dark and spooky and there's caves.
Well, he said a couple people tried to shoot to the surface.
Yeah, and they probably, I guess one of them lived.
Yeah.
We've made it to the Blue Hole. We have arrived. I've seen so many videos and pictures as a kid and be like, what is that? And like, before I traveled anywhere, it's like a little kid growing up on Kauai, thinking of how big the world is and all the things I'd like to do. And this was one of them. And then we just pulled up right into that picture in my mind. It's kind of cool. Don't stop me now. Getting all psyched up. Blue holding today. Wish me luck. Was amazing! That was one of the coolest things ever.
Nice visit from the sharks. There was sharks. There was
I'm
sharks.
screaming at you. There's a shark behind you.
Why do I want to say calico? What is that?
I don't know what that is. Catacombs are tombs underground.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Catacombs.
I'm pretty stoked that this is one of those things that I've always wanted to do my entire life. And usually you're just always thinking it, building up in your head, and then when the reality comes, it's almost not as great as you would have thought. And this was just beyond anything I could have imagined. Like, it was just perfect. And it was so, there was like the fear factor, but then you got down there and it was so beautiful and so exciting that you weren't afraid of anything. I've never seen anything like that. I'll never see anything like that again unless I come back here, which I might just have to. Belize is something special. Woo! Now, just like we practiced, toes first. Toes first. Mm-hmm. Hey, well done, Ben.
The ancient technique from the island peoples.
Okay, wait.
I'm proud.
My own coconut.
Young Palpatine will grow up to do anything. You will die.
Blue holes, sharks, corals.
All the things to come.
The turtles.
The turtle.